In one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the southern half of the United States lies one of the most shocking abandoned mansions I have ever come across. Not due to the size and features, but because of who lived here, and the fact that they had left everything behind, completely frozen in time. The home was filled with rare personal items that connect the home to the White House, British nobility, and American higher education. It's a true time capsule of Southern aristocracy, and I believe one of the most unique and intact abandoned mansions in modern-day America. Completed in 1912, this home was built in the style of a 17th century French chateau, and today sits on 9 acres. Compared to the rest of the neighborhood, which is divided into under 1 acre lots, this home is one of the most sought-after plots of land in the area that even its celebrity neighbors can't afford. Not much is known about the first family that lived here, but in 1953, it was donated to Vanderbilt University and served as the official residence of 2 chancellors until 1966, where it was purchased by its most recent owner. His name was Donald Cohen, born in 1932 in Essex, England. After graduating college, he moved to America, building a highly respected 50-year career in architecture. His influence built and shaped hospitals, city buildings, and homes across the region. But Cohen was also a social figure, known for hosting high society events such as charity cricket on his 9-acre lawn. After divorcing his first wife in 1989, he remarried a woman named Ruth Roberts, who was also wealthy, gaining her wealth from her father, who owned a motor corporation. And they weren't just wealthy, they were deeply connected across the globe. One letter is from the UK Lord Chancellor, thanking her for her kindness. Another letter from President Eisenhower was about arranging a private White House tour, as well as holiday wishes to her father. Tragedy struck in 2018 when Mr. Cohen passed away in his estate, leaving it to his wife, which is when the trouble began. His estate sued, likely his children from his past marriage, to undo a 1990 deed to Ruth. She was promised the home in exchange for her companionship. During this time, the home sat in limbo, untouched for several years. The belongings left just as they were, unsure of who legally owned them. Over time, the property slowly deteriorated, both inside and out. But soon, legal disputes ended, and Ruth won the home, citing that it took 30 years to begin the lawsuit. After now 7 years of sitting abandoned, it was purchased by a church to use the land for parking. And it's possible now the estate will soon find a new life. We filmed this before the home sold, with intent of preserving the historical and cultural significance that was forgotten inside. My fear being the items within this home would end up in a landfill. I trust the property is in good hands now, and my warning to you, this is not a location to be explored. Let's get into it.
Dang.
That's insane.
Here, pull the cover up more.
No.
Yeah, like that. What? Wow. That is a beauty. Alright guys, now we're inside this breathtaking property. I mean, right off the bat, you got this kind of staircase here, and it's such a large room that the staircase just wraps around. I mean, this is just the lobby, guys. There's like one light on there, just to make it look lived in at night. A really big staircase and just so much detail all over this house. And there's quite a bit left behind. You'll see later, guys, this is truly abandoned. Some of the rooms are falling apart with mold, just completely destroyed. So right here, we got this kind of main living room. First off, I want to appreciate those details right there. Very cool. We also have a statue here. Look at that thing. Wonder if that's like rare or worth something. But here we go into this room. Now, everything is left in this house. There's even that car outside. We'll go over here. So this room, here are all like the older kind of things, like hats that they wore. Just their clothes I guess when they walked in here, they put their clothes and other things here. There's like a vacuum cleaner, children's like tricycles, lots of cool carpets here. We got this great big mirror and this hat. And everything's still just kind of set up here, just as it was. Now in the corner here, we got a couple more things, but just kind of seems irrelevant. More stuff from their life, I suppose. I mean, this is the bathroom as you walk in, and coat area. So this was a really nice bathroom they had here, right as you walk in. And look at that mold on the door. It's only gonna get worse from here. That's just crazy how this is all here though. Look at that water, how long it's been sitting. Anyways, guys, here is one of the main kind of rooms up at the front, and everything is just left behind here completely untouched. I mean, this rug alone, imagine how much that's worth. Here's like a better view, I suppose, of everything. Totally unreal. It's like they just got up and left one day. So here's some photos of the family. And a lot of this stuff is vintage, along with the house, along with the house's time period. These people kind of look familiar. I wonder who that is. So the guy in the middle, I think, lived here. He was the owner. The guy on the side looks familiar. Who is that? I'm not sure. I've seen him around. But over here, more chairs. I mean, when you have a house like this, you just make every room really cool. Just, as a lounge. This fireplace is incredible. I mean, everything here speaks like grand. Now here's like the painting kind of lit up, I suppose, so you could see it a little better. Wow. And this was definitely, I mean, it looks like it's like part of the house. I don't know though. There's a sunroom here, by the way. And I don't want to open the door just to, not let people in, but what an incredible sunroom. See the destruction there on the top. I hope that gets fixed someday soon. And here are like more couches. There's a lot of family photos around here as well. There is a sunroom we're gonna get to at the end. And by the way, these chandeliers are huge, but there's just so much stuff to look through here, guys. I mean, we have all these family photos just left behind here, and they look pretty fancy. They're all wearing like suits, ties, all that, going out to fancy dinners and such. I mean, just imagine the kind of people that these people met. Right here we have, looks like an art piece. What are those, like ingots poured out or something like that? Whatever that is, it's pretty cool. So now we're gonna head over here. You can see a lot of disrepair throughout this home. I mean, it looks like it's been abandoned quite a long time. But anyways, look at this chair. Definitely, came along the time period of the home as well. And there's just so many details in these old estates. It's like this is the end of old money here. You're witnessing it in real time. There's like a phone and an old photo of somebody. A lot of family history with this place. So all sorts of people. But yeah, this room is crazy. I didn't even look up. Well, the further we go, we're gonna see some more stuff. Just rooms completely untouched. Looks like there's more of an estate sale on the bottom floor. And a lot of things were kind of moved around and, ready to be sold off. But I mean, just the photos and everything, it's quite crazy to see that they just left this all behind. I mean, there's so many photos. But yeah, this place is in need of restoration, desperately. I mean, I just wonder how much some of this old stuff is, like that vase over there. Could be from China, it looks like it. But anyways, back over here at the front, just taking that view of just when you walk in, it looks like this. Totally unreal, but so this would lead you right here to the kind of huge garden out there. We also got some Knights paintings, and I mean, who knows? Some of this stuff could be worth a fortune for all I know. But right over here, this room is completely untouched. I mean, everything has just been left in here. There's a TV. This must have been the man's workspace. You could see, look at that decay. It's just crazy. So I don't know, I guess we'll start around over here. Here was like the TV. This is just a kind of general hangout spot, it seems. These paintings here are crazy though. I mean, I just wonder what they mean, if they mean anything to the family, if that was their old estate or something. I'm not really sure. But this is where we start to notice some crazy stuff, okay? So, if you look up here, I believe that was one of the US presidents. You go down here, another important photo, it seems. Then you go down here, there is a letter from the White House to the owner, or the owner's wife. And that's just been put up here as a plaque. A letter from the White House to you. Can you imagine that? And that's just here in this abandoned mansion with everything kind of left. Yo.
I mean, all I know right now is that my hand smells like mad perfumes. There's like, I don't know if you saw that one closet room has like Gucci perfume, a bunch of other really high-end ones, and they smell really good.
Where was that?
Over there, there's kind of like a closet room there. As soon as you walk in, you put your coats and hats and whatnot, but there's a Gucci perfume bottle and a lot of other high-end ones. They smell really good, but other than that, I mean, I'm honestly in loss of words of this house. This room right here is one of my favorites just because of everything that's here. I mean, we have the picture of one of the owners with the Pope and the letters from the White House. So these folks were obviously really, really influential, powerful, very wealthy as well. Probably generational wealth kind of going through the years, generations, obviously, but we're kind of just, we don't know much about the history, but we're kind of putting the pieces to the puzzle together and trying to figure out how much we can find. But this is really, I can't believe we're in here, and it's just under the mercy of, nature and vandals as of now who haven't found it, which is good, but this is unreal.
Yeah, we probably aren't going to post this in like a year or two.
Yeah.
If this ever sells or something, which I think it's going to eventually.
For sure. I mean, the family is in legal disputes right now, but once they get that taken care of and, one of them owns it or they sell it, then we'll probably be able to post it because there's so much valuable stuff in here. Like, I would hate to see this destroyed. And it's wide open, too. I mean, anyone could come in here, take all these valuables and really vandalize it, but we're not here to do that. We're here to, take a look at everything and document before it's all gone, or.
Yeah, so as Enrique was saying, check that out. There's a photo of the guy with the Pope. There's somebody with the Pope. Very strange. But yeah, everything has just been left to rot. All these family photos. I mean, who were these people exactly? What did they do? I always wonder. There's so much personal stuff just left behind here. We even have another letter from the White House. This one's from 1953. But dang, this was official. Also next to that, we have something from the House of Lords. Anyways, guys, we have a whole nother side of the house to explore with everything left. Kitchen, dining table, all sorts of things. But I think I kind of want to go upstairs and show you guys the bedrooms. There's so many bedrooms here, and they have everything left inside still. So I think we're gonna go over there, take a look. So we're gonna walk up these stairs. First off, I wonder if this has any meaning, this kind of carpet here. But kind of walk up here. Just show you guys this marvelous staircase. So here's the view at the bottom. And as you kind of go up, you got this big window. It is quite overgrown. It's actually falling apart, as you can see. You kind of see in the corners, the bottom half is just falling. There's like a bunch of like kind of paint just falling off. I really hope someone restores this house. I mean, this place is so grand. But anyways, guys, right behind me is the room where the lady died. Now we'll kind of go to there, I suppose, last. I want to show you guys that we have an elevator here. That's right, our own elevator in this house. It probably works, but I'm too scared to like touch anything. But this is the elevator, pretty neat. It's definitely old fashioned, as you can see by the buttons. And it's still pretty in good shape, so. But anyways, guys, let's kind of head down this hallway. All these rugs, I mean, everything here has to be worth a lot. We'll start with this room here. So this was definitely a guest bedroom. I mean, there's nothing really here. We got a cool chandelier as well, just up there. This vent's been going for years now. But yeah, everything's just set up just as it was here. You even have like a little chair. It's just neatly set up from the last day. So we're not gonna expect too much. I mean, actually, maybe this wasn't guest necessarily. There's all sorts of stuff left behind here, like clothing. But, I mean, who knows? Stuff looks really fancy though. There's even like shoes down there. Take a look at that. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe this was like just an extra bedroom or extra storage. Very strange. Looks like a woman's kind of wardrobe for sure. There's a lot of fancy stuff here. Now, kind of behind that, I said we weren't really gonna go back all the way, but we do have a library here. And all this stuff is still neatly placed. Looks like a mouse kind of got in that top part there, but all these towels, everything. Looks like, you know, guests or something, right? You just put this up like that. I don't know, maybe they had like a maid. But next to there, guys, is this like library now. A lot of stuff has been taken out of here. So they're probably gonna eventually remove everything. But we got a chair and a bunch of books. I don't know what this used to look like, but I'm quite curious. Oh, look at that. Isn't that funny? Older men make better lovers. That's cool. But yeah, so there's that room we're gonna go to last. We're gonna keep going. So here we come upon another kind of guest bedroom, it looks like. This might have even been a study room. Really not too much in here. There's quite a cool chandelier right there though. And you can see outside, there is a balcony. But yeah, this might have been where the man was doing some of his work, I'm not sure. Maybe it was just brought here. But now we get to this crazy room right here with everything just completely left. And I don't understand why. Check this room out. First off, holy cow, the top of that is crazy. But we get down here, I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, this appears to be like a little girl's room or something. We have like some toys, so maybe this was for the granddaughter. I'm not entirely sure. There's like something of Obama. Just a bunch of random things. And then here we have like an untouched dollhouse. You still have like a hat on there. Look at how much that's like deteriorated. I mean, it's just been sitting here for so long. That's a really cool hat. Just the leather's like rotted off. But yeah, so there's that dollhouse, and I mean, everything is just still here. Even inside there, guys, like everything's there. There's photos and whatnot. Kind of go over here, we have this like vintage suitcase. Looks like they were traveling quite a bit. I think that's what this is. Yeah, Venice, Naples, Rome. Oh my gosh. So this was used a long time ago. All the kind of European hotels and stuff. Holy cow. And on this bed we have like a doll still in the box. I mean, you know, I think some dolls are expensive. We even got a teddy bear just sitting there too. That is just creepy. And the bed is just set up and everything. I don't know why. But we kind of get over here. Little toys. Statues, figures. And I bet you, oh, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. Oh my goodness, guys. That is just full of everything. So I've just realized there is an angle where people can kind of see me from here. So I'm just kind of sitting in this corner right now. But this is all that's on here. Some really cool dolls. All sorts of stuff. And this is just full of more toys. Every drawer has everything left behind. That was homework before. This has not much. It's just strange. I mean, jeez. It's definitely like a little girl's room. And the fact that there's just shoes there, it's so strange. So there's a house back there and there's literally people in the window. So kind of just getting down here. I mean, there's even like jewelry left behind. I don't understand. Actually, I just noticed there is a ticket here from 2011. Probably parents and their kids were going or something. 2 adults, okay. It's weird that it's here though. But this is the kind of couch here. It's got definitely a little girl's shirt or something. Little boxing gloves. They're weighted. And then here's kind of a cabinet with more stuff. I think they definitely went to New York City a lot. That's cool. But anyways, guys, kind of avoiding that room. We got this other long hallway full of rooms. This one's gonna be kind of uninteresting, I think. It kind of shows the decay, I suppose. What would this been? This was the laundry room. Yeah. It's cool though. Power is still on for some reason. I wonder if there's laundry in here. Nope. There's not. It scares me. But anyways, guys, we have another room just completely full of everything. First off, I'll show you. This goes up a 3rd floor as well. Technically a 4th floor, but here is this other room just completely untouched. Everything's set up here. There's old family photos and everything. What is that?
Dude, it's like a Japanese scroll.
Japanese scroll? Oh. Yeah, those are Japanese letters. Whoa. That could be really old. Holy cow. Anyways, what is contained here is a lot of information, a lot of things. So we're gonna kind of move here first. I'm like overwhelmed by the amount of like family history here. I wonder like whose bedroom this must have been. So here's like the bathroom next to here. This is not actually anything special. There's bees here, I think, too. Oh yeah. Big old wasps. I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, there's actually a lot of like Japanese stuff. I mean, at least the chopsticks. It's a bit strange. There's like a paddle for, I guess, a frat or sorority, some college thing. And then here's some like electronics, I don't know. It's just kind of bunched up here. I guess some animals got in and leaves because there's 2 rooms here. And it's like, It just leads. Oh! Oh! What the heck? Dude, there's wasps all in this house, man. Ah. Yeah, get up there, would ya? Flying at my face like that. Okay, yeah, there's a wasp just flying around. It flew in my face. But we got 2 rooms here, and this leads to the outside for some reason. I don't know if there was a downsize to this house or what. They demolished it maybe to make this neighborhood, but this is just boarded up, and this is the 2nd floor. And there's like leaves and like evidence of animals. Well, obviously lots of animals have gotten in here, so I don't understand. And like, why is it just next to this bedroom here? It's just wide open behind that board. It was literally like something clearly has broken through there or something. Also, there's this painting here if anybody knows anything about that. But we're gonna kind of get to this part, I suppose. So yeah, there are a lot of photos here, as you can see. It's a bit overwhelming almost. Just different family members all throughout. You know, I don't want to show too much. I mean, all of these are just photo albums, guys. And there's like some information about, you know, the family and all that. There's like school children. But this just has everything. They took a trip to China, as you can see. This looks like it's from Britain or something. Another Chinese. Yeah, it's like British kind of outfits there. So a lot of this might be from overseas. There's Paris. There's kind of more China in the corner. It looks like a little Chinese boy too. That's pretty cool. And this is just wild. There's another mansion there. Probably a cat that they had. I don't know how they didn't take any of these photos here. I really don't understand. It's just all been left behind. Totally crazy. There's another photo from China. But yeah. Oh, there's so much here. So many memories just gone. So here's like more history on the family. I suppose we could do some more research, but it's just their whole family tree, like a whole book about it. I mean, it must have been an important family. It's just crazy. And they still have the photos for this kind of stuff. Kind of crazy too. The shoes are still there. Just left. It's kind of haunting. It's just left like that. So we have some like more information here. Something to do with space. I might censor that out. Looks like they helped people get into space or something. That's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. What? Oh, man. But just crazy. Like, look, all their clothes are still in here. Just every single one full of clothing. So unreal. We're gonna close this, guys, and we're just gonna leave everything just as it was. But I just want to show you. So now, guys, we're gonna head back down this hallway and go to the final room where the final owner of this house was. So you can see this is kind of the layout of the house. It is massive, guys. But this is the room that I'm talking about. So right next to the elevator is this very grand room. And I mean, we got 2 couches here, a fireplace. This was a huge room, definitely the master suite. And here's some of the old owner's belongings still here. There's actually information there about like the stair thing they were gonna use. They already implemented in the house, and then I guess the lady just passed away, but I believe this is where she slept, because this is the master. The husband passed away earlier, and so the home was just left to his wife, I guess. What's up, man?
That room right there is a hospital bed. And I think one of them died there, surrounded by family, probably the last person who owned this house. And after he or she died, now the family is, in battles for this place. But that's, a good chance that's where it happened. Really, really sad. It's kind of eerie walking in there and seeing that.
Just another kind of layout of the room here. But this is where it gets kind of sad here. You see that wheelchair back there. Let me show you this fireplace though. This house is real nice. You'll see in the room where something happened, it gets really bad, but these paintings gotta be saved too, man. Like this is all gonna like start getting moldy. So yeah, this is the room right here. And you can kind of see a story of what happened here. There's the wheelchair. And this is the final room right here. So this was the hospice bed, I believe, or something. I believe that's what it's called. But you can see just the decay and damage here. And there's even a cross on the window. Here's some chairs. Gosh, this room for some reason really took a hit. But this is kind of crazy. Yeah, there's like a hospital bed here. And it's probably still turns on. I don't want to mess with it too much, but I mean, there was like a breathing apparatus. Wow, like an IV machine. Incredibly sad. To think that this is perhaps where the old owner passed away. It's like eerie. This was the demise of the house. Just everything led up to this last room here. And now the house is quite literally falling apart. I mean, there's so much damage on the walls. But here's like the room next to it. And I checked these. There's not much items left. Not many. But this was just another interesting room. Look at that, some kind of UK. But yeah, so this room, I guess, was her closet. All the clothes have been taken out. It's crazy to see that this room was like part of the rest of the home. I mean, the shape this room is in is so bad. I can't believe it's decayed this badly. I'm scared to turn on the lights because we're kind of by the window, but she had a view of like all the houses here. So yes, guys, this home is abandoned. And wait till you guys see the basement. It gets even worse shape over there. But I kind of want to check out the kitchen, guys. There's so much stuff left behind over there. Before we do that, though, let's check out this bathroom. This might be the nicest bathroom in the entire house. Now, I can't tell you when it was updated, but see. Let me turn on the lights a little bit. It's a nice bath in here. You can see she needed assistance with the toilet. You got that thing on there. But all the stuff is still kind of here. You also get a chandelier. Only one light bulb works, so. But just even over here, I mean, everything's just left. But anyways, now guys, we're gonna head downstairs. It's getting hot in here. I took off my coat. I don't know if I was wearing it in the intro, but yeah, downstairs to the kitchen. You guys are gonna be surprised. Now folks, it is getting a bit dark, but let's head downstairs to the kitchen, show you some more crazy rooms. Then we'll head down to the basement, I think. So here we go on the other side of the house. Once again, more just grand items. There's the dining room, but we're gonna start over here. This room is very interesting. It's got stained glass windows. Actually, a lot has been taken again. But we have this one side here with an incredible table, desk, stand with all these toys here. And this is why I think there's an estate sale here, because all this stuff is just kind of put up here. All sorts of things. So I mean, I wonder when kids lived here, if they lived here up until recently or not, or if they were grandkids maybe. It's so wild. I mean, this is even just full of more things. Shh, unreal. To the left of me is the kitchen. Just wanted to show you another room. Nothing too much here. But here we have the kitchen. Here we have the kitchen. And this secondary staircase going up. How this place just is like this in this shape is beyond me. But here's the kitchen, folks. Everything has just been left behind here. And the ceilings here are extremely tall. I mean, this just is something straight out of like Italy or something, this house. But yeah, you could see the table and the chairs, it's all still here. Everything's still just set up just as it was, basically. Even had like a TV and a phone, modern TV. This is just incredible. There's like the oven. We got 2 ovens there. Just some other things, decorations maybe. There's like the Eiffel Tower. More stuff from Europe, I bet. A lot of this stuff is so cool though. So yeah, I mean, everything's still here. They even had like a dog. I bet all these drawers are full of stuff, but just kind of food stuffs probably. There's like a photo of Charlie Chaplin. Some more drawings there as well. That's very cool. But I just wonder, like, these plates and everything, I wonder where they came from. These teacups. How valuable were these at the time? Probably not too valuable, at least these ones. But this is just crazy. They had a big setup here. This would have been a great place to eat and cook. You can see the plates are all set up there. I actually like that. Good setup there. Here we have some wine glasses and just more plates. There's like a family photo there of the whole family in front of the house, I guess, or another mansion probably in Britain. And yeah, that's all that's set up. This is very unreal. So let's see real quick. How does this come out? Holy cow. So that is full of stuff too. Everything's just been left. There's even food in the fridge, but I'm not gonna open it. But here's where all their ingredients were, and glassware for parties and stuff. Bunch of sauces. Got some statues there. Vegetable oil. Look at this stuff, man. Totally unreal. I mean, just wow. And more family photos just left behind. It's crazy how pristine this is. I mean, if anybody bad finds this, they just destroy everything. I'm gonna have to wait a while to post this video until you can't get inside here anymore, but the front door is wide open. So crazy. I almost forgot, guys. This is the dining room here. Now this room is quite empty, actually. There's not much to show. The chairs are gone. I guess they've been sold. Looks like these were gonna be sold too, and they're just not. It makes me think, was there a demolition sale? I don't know. But look at that chandelier, guys. Holy cow. No wonder someone wanted to buy that. Maybe no one bought it, I don't know. It was just for display. But here we have this really big mirror. The fact that this is in America is crazy. And this is like something straight out of France or Italy. And so I'm not gonna open this door just so other people don't get in here, but we do have another sunroom here. It's been completely exposed to the elements, as you can see, destroyed. And that is right next to here. Wow, this is in bad shape, man. But yeah, right here, we even have a painting of the guy. That's how you know you're rich. You see a painting of the owner in the estate. Wow, and this table. Unbelievable craftsmanship on this thing. I mean, I'm sure there's so much I missed out on too here. But now we have the basement to check out. And the chair works. What, does it go down though?
I think you gotta do it like this.
That's crazy. I did not expect that.
What? Dude, no way.
What? What is right?
I think
Alright.
the side over there ain't down okay. I have to know how to do it.
Alright, here we go. While they're figuring this thing out. Yeah, so as she got older, she had trouble going up and down the stairs, as you can see. Here's the basement. Now, a lot of it's actually not finished. Not surprising, but this has been finished up until here. So this is probably just storage and stuff. And this part is really old, as you can see. And what's weird, a lot of these rooms are like locked. That's the weirdest part. Yeah. No way. Wow. What did you guys do?
It was all emergency stuff.
Oh. Wow, that takes forever to get up. Anyways, guys, this is the basement. This is the only finished part of the basement. And it looks like it actually flooded at some point or something. We got the fan running. And this is just wild. There's a lot of mold down here, as you can see. Somebody took care of this at some point, but it's falling apart again. So there's probably little bits and pieces of what used to be here. That TV was probably over there. Probably took it out to clean out the mold. But look at this door, it's like just falling apart here. Jeez. Yeah, this thing's done. The cobwebs on here and everything. But this is where it gets interesting, guys. There's like underground tunnels under this house. Here's like a bar, kind of unfinished. You know, whatever. I don't see too much here. But over here, there's this. Like someone's like mining this or something. It's so weird. This is the craziest crawl space I've ever seen. You could set up like a freaking, I don't know, train tracks throughout this or something. But this is just old. I mean, I think this is just a foundation here. And this is what they need to repair it. We got some more modern furnaces here. It's very strange that the power is still on, but I suppose it's to try to preserve the property as much as they can, but clearly that hasn't worked. And then here it gets a little bit less developed. Oh, and this is really cool. They have these. I don't know what that is, but it must be a part of like some church or building, or even this building. But let's get down here now. Just keeps going. Now this is just entirely under the foundation here, so just got some more junk lying around. I think this is very decrepit down here. Most old homes are like this though. All right, guys, so there is a garage as well. So let's see what's down here. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. There's no way. Dude, this is I think a 1960s Jaguar. This thing is mint. Holy cow. What is this doing here? There's a couple other things here, but kind of junk. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that door was making a lot of noise. Dude, this thing must have been restored or something. I mean, it's like, it's got like, you know, crap on it, but it's pretty mint. Like, this must have been abandoned not that long ago. If you'll notice, the tires are like getting kind of flat. So, dude, what? So here's the interior. It's a little bit moldy, but it's not like too bad. Wow. So this is like the cover for it. There's like been like crap all over it, but it's really not in that bad a shape. This is unreal. How has this been just left behind? And these look like Jeep wheels. There might have been like a Jeep here. Got taken out. This thing's insane. I've never seen one of these abandoned. This is a beautiful, beautiful car. Gosh. Looks like it's from, let's see, from Georgia. All right. I don't want to show the plates really, but wow. And check that out, guys. I mean, this car, I think my grandpa had one actually when he was younger. It's fancy, so I think you unscrew this. Yeah, it has like an old-fashioned gas tank. That's how it used to be. That is so cool. Wow. Pretty sure this is like luxury back in the day. I mean, I guess having a car in general was luxury. But this is a freaking beautiful car. It's just sitting here abandoned. Yeah, you can see there used to be a tarp over it. Wow. How does this exist? Well, guys, I'm very happy at what I found. I mean, this is sick. Wow.